I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when we're getting clobbered, it's nice to go back and say, okay, I know that the last time we were getting clobbered, that this is how it turned out. So why do I have to be afraid of getting this clobbering? Because it'll all work out. He always shows up. He might not always show up the way I want him to, but he always shows up. You know, he might not always protect me the way I want him to protect me, like, wipe out my enemies type protecting, but he always protects. He always shows up. I think it's crucial in our lives that we put those, I think they were called Ebenezer stones or something like that. These memory stones, man, these moments, we need to remember them. We need to remember the victories. And as we're going through the valleys again, we go back and remember. Sarah, thank you for playing that song. I've always loved that song. We need to remember our God. And sometimes the world, sometimes everything gets so loud that we forget. We can forget. We can fall back into some old ways. We fall back into fear, whatever you want to call. But the truth is that our God, just like Peter. Do you guys remember Peter walking on the water? How cool was that? He walked on the water for about, 2 seconds. And then he allowed the things of the world to get him. But remember what happened as soon as he cried out? I think every translation I've ever read says immediately Jesus reached out and grabbed him. And I believe that's the way it is for us today. When we cry out, Lord, where are you? He's like, here I am. Where are you? Where are you looking? At least that's where I have to do with my heart. But anyways, thank you for being here today. Have to admit, I was not expecting this many people being Super Bowl Sunday. Generally, well, that's what Phil was saying. He says he was really glad that this year they made it to 4 o'clock, so hopefully people would come to church. So anyway, we have no bulletins this morning. Our copier, I can barely read the notes I printed. So we are going to get another copier. We've tried everything with this thing. We've had it for a long time. So I'm not even sure what the bulletin said. What did it say? Bulletin maker? Tuesday morning, women's Bible study at 9:30 here.
Wednesday night, kids at the house at 5:30.
5:30 at the house for the sign language kids.
7 for music.
7 for music down here.
6 on Thursday for kids club.
Kids clubs at 6. So nothing's really changed.
Women's retreat is Saturday.
Oh, women's retreat.
Everybody has not signed up yet.
Okay, the women's retreat is Saturday, and you still have time to get there. So please visit with Joe or Kimber and get on the link. Amy put a good plug in for it last week, and so I think that it would be awesome to have as many people attend as we can. What else? That's it. Was there any other announcements that I'm not aware of? Perfect. Yeah, I've sent out a bunch of letters and I got a bunch back and the addresses weren't right. So anyways, okay, so we have that. Anything else? We'll get to birthdays and anniversaries. Shh, man, you know what? I took my coat off. I walked in here this morning and it was 48 degrees. And I put our little salamander heater in here. We even did Sunday school in the class. And man, before you guys got here, it was 61. I was hoping if more people showed up, just the body heat and whatnot. No idea how it happened. It's relatively embarrassing. The last time it happened, the salamander didn't get it because I stood up here with frost blowing out of my mouth. But we ran out of propane. And the propane guys weren't going to come when we wanted them to come. Evidently, they have schedules or something. So hopefully next week we'll have propane and can be heated up again. Hasn't happened for a long time, but it does happen. In December, remember when we had that really bad cold spell? Well, all the water pipes froze. So we decided, we just better leave the the heat on so the water pipes don't freeze. Makes good sense. Well, it would have made good sense too that we checked the propane tank because we left it on where we normally wouldn't. But anyway, we're here, you're here, and I think we'll be fine. All right. I don't know about praises. What was the praises that you had on your deal, Joe? You had a good bulletin wrote up. I think so too.
For prayer requests, Diane wasn't feeling very well yesterday, so she's for prayer.
Okay. So, I mean, you've pretty much kept everybody in the loop. What's going on with your mom? And no. Okay. Well, Joellen's mom let them know when they were in Texas that, when she was here at Christmas time, I was kind of dogging her because she didn't come down and listen to one of our messages, man. But she just didn't feel good. And the woman was here for 10 days. She lost 10 pounds while she was here. And she's been losing weight. And it really scared me because I'm thinking of Grandma. We sat and watched Raina rivel up to nothing before she would go to the doctor. But anyways, Joanne ended up going to the doctor. They did some tests. They did find out that she had cancer. But it's a really early, they caught it really super early. I'm really happy for that. In fact, they finally did blood work, and it said that the counts were really low, where normally they would be really high if it's spreading, and there's lots of concern. But they're going to do a surgery on the 23rd, and if they get it all, they might not even have to do any radiation or anything like that. So that's where our prayers are right now, is that goes really good, and because she was supposed to be getting a knee worked on the 25th, but the doctor figured this might be a little more important than a knee. I don't know. They didn't ask me. I don't know why they couldn't do it all at the same time. But anyways, keep Joanne in your prayers, and Joellen in your prayers, and that the Lord, what we just want the Lord's will to be done in her life. Obviously, we're greedy. We want her to, listen, I know she's going to live to be like 130. And, her mother lived to be 105 or 106, so this ain't nothing. She's a tough old bird. So, okay, so we got those. We have, I don't know, there's tons of praises. Who's got a praise for me? Woohoo! Good. Well, this is a praise, a Super Bowl Sunday, and having about 60 people at church. That's awesome. Yes. Wow, well, good for you. I didn't know that those came hand in hand. Well, good. You're one of the few of the lucky ones. Well, good. Carl, how's he doing? Good. There's another one who's going to live forever, or just seem like it anyway. Well, good. I'm glad to hear those reports with Carl, and because he had a hip replacement, and so good. I think what else was there, Joellen? Wasn't there stuff on there? Okay. Well, she had some really great Bible verses that I don't remember that I thought were cool. So, anyways, hey, we want to thank everybody for supporting the teachers. Friday night we took the teachers, all the people that are in the classrooms dealing with the kids and whatnot, and bought them dinner and kind of, I just want to say again, what I really get excited about being in a small church maybe it's a small church, maybe the big ones do it too, but when we have as many little kids, we see Gracie is part of it, Hazel's part of it, I know that Simon and his sweetheart have been a part of it. I think that what our little church is doing by allowing these kids to learn how to give, learn how to teach, learn how to do these things, what we're really doing is you're training up the next generation of leaders in our church. And maybe just not this church, but other churches need good leaders in them. And it starts young, man. It starts young. And so I was just really excited to see how many young people and how many faithful moms and dads who show up and who give. And, we're kind of commanded to do that. Everybody in this room has got a gift that God has given you. And it isn't all the same gifts, thank goodness. But teaching is a gift. And I think if you have leaders in our church, they should be able to teach. If we have, your pastor should be able to teach. We should be able to teach. And other people have other gifts that I don't have. And exercise them. Use them. That's why the Lord gave them to you. And what's really cool is He's given them to us not so we can be cool and say, oh, look what I done. He done it so we can edify the body. So the body of Christ can be built up and edified. And we become stronger. I think churches become stronger when people in the congregation recognize their gifts given to them by God and utilize them and use them for that purpose. And so we feel pretty fortunate that we got a good solid people in our church, and we had a great dinner yesterday afternoon with the San Hollow seniors. And I just walked away, for those of you who are here, I walked away very encouraged yesterday. I walked away feeling that I had a load taken off my shoulders yesterday. I was able to sleep last night, and so thank you for coming and and listening to the Spirit, I suppose. Okay, anniversaries. I know there's been one anniversary that's happened that is, Mary Jo, you might as well stand up and tell everybody how long you've been married to this guy. Steve, stand up. Your knees are fine. Woo! 50 years. So hey, what advice do you have for the rest of us saps who are just lagging way behind? Wait a long time. Okay. What now? He said not do it the way we did. What? Man, I'm just so thankful for you, buddy. Thank you. So, yes. Pray together twice a day is the key. And I know people that have a hard time praying with their spouse like once a week. Okay, well I think that's great counsel. That is the problem, isn't it? Okay, well thank you so much, and for because I don't imagine it's always been rosy, but you've stuck it out. But you've stuck it out. Stick and stay, it's bound to pay. That's what they told me. So that's what we do, is stick and stay. Well, thank you for coming here today and sharing this special occasion. And I hope that he's taken you out and spoiled you a little bit, and I hope she's spoiling you a little bit. And yep. Is there any other anniversaries this last week or whatever coming up? No? Okay, what about birthdays? Who's got a birthday? Who has a birthday? Oh, Riley, come on. Don't even argue. Come on. So Mike's letting you borrow his faucet. That's us. See, Mike's letting you borrow his faucet this morning to drip on you. Well, Riley, I'm good, man. It's been a while. You getting all your stuff put together and ready to go do what you have to go do? No? Well, good. I mean, we don't want to rush these things. No. Riley's getting ready to be deployed for a while, so lots of things he's been planning, training, all kinds of things that you've been doing. So when he's not here, it's not that he's mad at us or anything. It's because he's working. And so anyways, how old are you?
33.
No. 33? Got kids older than you.
That graduated with me. So.
33. Well, that's pretty cool. So tell us about 32. What was the highlight of being 32? I think something pretty big happened while you were 32.
Yeah, we bought a house.
Ooh, that's a big deal.
Honestly, I got injured a couple times last year, and it turned out to be one of the best things for me. It got me to take a step back. I missed some training with the military because of it, and got to spend more time with my family. So, in retrospect, it was actually really good because of this year and how this year's turning out to be.
Right.
So, things we don't know and blessings in disguises.
Amen. Amen. I think if we just keep looking up,
Yeah.
just keep looking up, it all will come together. So, well, obviously we know what you plan on doing this next next year, being 33. So where are they going to send you to, or is that like top secret?
No, I call it Tour de Middle East.
Tour of the Middle East?
Yeah, so we'll be in a bunch of different spots moving around.
Right on. Kind of like a Mew.
Yeah. Only it's a it's the Army's version of it. It's a combat team.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right.
But no, I guess kind of what I'm looking forward to is seeing how God pulls us through this, because there's some days that are tougher than others, definitely leading up to this, and it's hard to see that light at the end of the tunnel when it's still pretty far away. But
Right.
I don't know. And just keep leaning on Him, I guess.
That's all you can do.
Figure it out.
Lean on Him, and I know, I'm going to say this for everybody who's here today, as I know, as that day comes and you got to go do what you got to do, what we don't want you to have to do is worry about home.
Yeah.
We will take care of home. We're going to take care of your wife and kids the best we can, or the best she'll let us. And, we don't want that to be something that you have to worry about. You don't need to worry about whether the toilet's going to get fixed, because between your family and this family, it'll get fixed. If whatever, most of the people here, Riley, they like her better than you anyway.
That's fine.
So,
I like her better.
Just joking.
No, it's fine. I get it. She's not crusty or salty.
So, but Riley's going to be gone for a year. Once you leave, you'll be gone for over a year, won't you?
Yeah, just so we'll leave sometime July, August time period. I'll be down in Fort Bliss, Texas for a couple of months. I may get time to come back here, but it's more than likely going to be that my family's going to be able to come see me,
Sure.
send me off, and then we'll hit boots on ground and start moving from there.
Right on.
So there's missions lined up in Syria, Egypt, Jordan, up into Iraq. So kind of
All the real friendly,
yeah,
all the real
fun
friendly places.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all
I
real.
might get to see the pyramids though.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah, it would be awesome. So no going over to the Ukraine side.
Oh, good.
Yeah, there's
Good.
There's a split.
Okay. Well, Riley, we're just really proud of you. We're proud of the work that you've done with your family in the last years. You and your wife, as you know, you guys are a crucial part of this family, of what we do here. We miss you when you don't have. I was going to see if you would teach me how to play the drums so I could irritate the heck out of Sarah while you're gone.
It's easy. You hold them and you hit the first thing that comes to your mind, whether it's right or wrong. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Will you put in a good word for me?
You're the pastor. You tell her what to do.
Yeah, that don't work like that. I got my job. She's got hers. Well,
that's something I'm going to miss, is doing music.
yeah.
It's something here I've been blessed to be able to do, is to bring that talent. And
Well, we definitely like having the drums in here. Maybe some people not as much as others, but I do. So, anyways, let's sing happy birthday to this young man. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
9. It's on. 379. Mikey, am I on? Am I up? See, they don't want to hear me. They get tired of hearing me while we're singing, so they just turn me down. We're going to sing the first, the third, and the fifth verse. 1, 3, 5. I need thee every hour, most gracious Lord. No